Pardon me, that's not the right way to start a video, is it? But you know me, folks, I don't re-record. Sorry about that, I do apologise. Yeah, heard something this morning on BBC, The Breakfast Time. I don't know if you saw it. They was having a chat with Dennis Taylor regarding the sad passing of Ray Reardon. I say sad, he's 91, he's had a good innings. I think he'd had a cancer in the end, so he may have been suffering. I hope he wasn't, but if he was, you're best out of it, Ray's no doubt about that. But yeah, he was telling some stories about Reardon, which I found pretty fascinating, pretty interesting. He told one there about trick shots. You've probably seen before, folks, if you watch the old snooker. Many of these snooker players now have a range of trick shots that they entertain the audience with before games or in intervals. And very enjoyable they are too. Ray Reardon was one of the big cheeses with the old snooker trick shots many years ago. But Dennis told of one that they used to on a regular basis when he went into clubs doing social events, you know, your Conservative, Labour Club, whatever it may have been. And he said, he used to do one, he said, I've never seen anybody do before or since, anybody. And it was fascinating. What he'd do, he'd get a snooker ball off the table and he'd just throw it up into the air, or throw it, and it'd find its way into the corner of the building. The floor might have been slightly out or whatever it may have been. And the ball would go to one corner of the building. Maybe the floor was a bit uneven, maybe it wonky, he said, and it bounced to somewhere. Then what he'd do, he'd go on the snooker table and he'd play the white onto a ball, what they call a cannon. He'd hit another ball with the white, and he'd do it in such a way that the white would hit the other ball with such force that the white would come off the table, and he used to be able to control the white to go and hit the ball on the floor in the social club at whichever corner it was in. He said, unbelievable. I don't suppose he could do it every single time, but he could do it more times than not. And Taylor said, to this day, I've never seen anyone do it. It was brilliant, really. It's the first time I've seen it. It knocked me out. Not the ball, it's just the fact that he did it. I mean, if the snooker ball had hit him on, it would have knocked him out. No doubt about that, but no. Knocked him out seeing him do it. And I must admit, I've never heard that one before. I thought it was pretty good. Bit of a sad loss, because I did mention him yesterday. I said he was probably mid to late 80s. He's actually 91. I said I thought he'd won 6 World Championships. He had. As Taylor said, as I said yesterday, it was him, Spencer and Higgins. They were the 3 biggies in the very early 70s that brought snooker from pubs and social clubs onto TV. They were the big 3 instigators behind it, the top 3 players at the time, and we owe Reardon a lot if we like snooker, we really do. So that was that. He also mentioned the time he spent with Ronnie O'Sullivan. I do remember that. I thought it was in the last 10 years. It was nigh on 20 years ago. I couldn't believe it. Time just absolutely flies. But yeah, sad loss. Great player. Good story. Thought I'd leave you there. Hope you don't mind.